In this video, we're going to be taking a second look at a project that we did earlier, and we're going to be creating a custom Hope ribbon design for Deb. She's looking to put some text in the ribbon, some custom text. So we're going to bring over our EPS file here, and we're just going to drop it into our CorelDRAW workspace. Make sure that the text is imported as curves. And then we're just going to right click and ungroup it and get rid of everything that we're not going to be using. All right, and then we're going to select one piece of our text, and if we come over here to selections and hit create selection, it will select all the other pieces of our text because our hope and cure text, it's the only objects that are filled with black. So then we can just hit the delete key to get rid of that. Okay, so we're going to select both pieces of our ribbon. So just select one, hold your shift key down and select the other and copy it over. Right click to make a duplicate. And now we want to put in some custom text. So the text that we want to put in is called Irene's Love here on the left side of the ribbon, and then Bugs here on the right side of the ribbon. So the first thing we're going to do is apply some type of contour. So we're going to go up here to the contour tool. We're going to contour to the inside about so. Then we're going to click on our other piece and we're going to choose this option right here, which is the copy contour properties from here. So that gives us an equal offset. And then we're going to right click and choose break contour group apart. And then we're going to right click over here and do the same thing. Break contour group apart. And what that does is gives us two separate red pieces. Okay. So really we don't need this copy of the ribbon any longer. Now, if we double click on this shape, do you see how you have all of these nodes? Well, when you're applying an envelope, these nodes will be problematic. So what we're going to do is double click on our shape. That switches us to our shape edit tool here. And I'm just going to come in here and delete those nodes. Sometimes you got to zoom in a little bit tight because there's a lot of nodes here. So we're going to delete all of these nodes. And then when we apply our envelope, it should look just right. So we're going to go grab our text tool and type out the word bugs. And then what we need to do is open up our font manager here. And the font that we're going to be using is called KG Darkside. So I'm just going to type in dark. There's KG Darkside. So there's a space there. So we'll just choose that, and that changed our font to KG Darkside. Then we're going to take our font and our shape and choose text to envelope. Now you can see it's backwards. Okay, so we're going to actually undo that and see if we can make a small change here. We're going to double click and we're going to choose this option right here. We're going to reverse the curve and then reapply it. So let's just see what that does. So you can see we're getting closer, right? It's no longer backwards. So let's undo that again. Let's rotate this like so and see if that doesn't get the job done. There we go. So now our bugs is inside our ribbon piece just the way we want it. All right, so now the next piece here is Irene's Love. And we need to do basically something pretty similar. But here we don't want Irene's Love to go all the way to the tip. So where do we want it to go? Well, I'm going to say I want it to go maybe there. All right, and then we'll switch over here to our paint bucket smart fill tool, and that creates us a new little shape. But again, we have all of these nodes. So we're going to switch over here to our shape tool and just delete them. So we want just the four corners essentially. All right, so now if we type out text, we're going to just type out Irene's Love, KG Darkside. We're going to switch to our pick tool and select our shape and text envelope. And there is Irene's Love. All right, so now what we're going to do is just bring this over to the design. And here we can fine tune and make any additional adjustments if we need to. So this will get us pretty close. So there's Irene's love. And then we'll bring over bugs here. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to make this a little bit smaller. Maybe a little bit smaller yet. You just have to kind of play with that and see whatever you think you like. Let's go ahead and add a weed box again. And that's all there is to it. So you can see, looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty uniform. Um, and there is Irene's love bugs right there in your ribbon. So maybe seeing another example of the same type of project um, will give you a better insight of how you can add your own custom text to any type of custom design like this. Thanks for watching.